If he don't win this year, he's a bum.
What? Joe, that's a Hall of Fame terrible take right there.
No, it's not. It's true. It's so true.
What?
Boy just choked. Straight women booty and let the ball go.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
LeBron James
puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound box. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Irving and Curry. One-on-one with Irving. Puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Oh, yeah, but we'll get to explaining and debating in a second. What is up, everybody? 3 and a possible. Joseph Davis here. Devion. How we feeling, fellas? We're still alive.
Lake Show did it.
We're all still alive here.
Might
I
be a
don't quite
rematch.
know how, based on the whole season, what happened this whole season, but you know it don't matter.
Game 6, Clay didn't show up.
Sure didn't. Sure did not. So yeah, we got a shorter show in terms of topics. Give us a little more opportunity to dive into these series with a little more depth. We unfortunately have a little drama to discuss. We'll give you some reaction to last series, some biggest takeaways that we all have. But fellas, I think we got to start with the bullshit. Don't like to do it. Don't want to do it. Hate to do it. But we got to talk about Ja Morant. So Ja Morant flashed a gun again on Instagram Live, one of his guys' Instagram Live. Before we get into it, we got the video kind of queued up here. So for our audio-only folks, this ain't going to make a ton of sense to y'all. Bear with us. Fast forward like a minute if you want to, but here we go.
make it come without no fear. I don't give no fuck about no fear. I just only want your nigga. I get this smoke out the back to that. Yeah, I told that I'm gonna bang. I know this nigga scared.
This man.
So there's your video. Ja Morant just can't quite help himself, fellas. But Devion, I am most interested what your take is on this. So I'm gonna let you start us off. What you got? We should mention he is suspended by the Grizzlies, not the NBA right now, from all team activities. But Devion, what's your take?
That boy said, "Let me put my retainer in real quick." That's the line.
He's about to get serious. He's about to get serious. Okay.
I don't know. I think bro is just an idiot. He's just stupid at this point because, like, you got millions of dollars. Ain't no point. Like, I don't know what you're trying to prove and just flashing your guns. Like, have your security do it. Just make your friends your security and have them do the shit. Like, you gonna lose all your endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're a kid, but this like the second or third time. Now the team gonna feel like you taunting them. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Brooks, that bullshit, whatever that shit was, you know, that was happening there. So it's just like just a bunch of uncontrollable young dudes, bro. Like, that's kind of crazy. I'm still young, but I ain't gonna do nothing stupid like that. It's like you fumbling a bag, like a big ass bag. This ain't like no $50.
No,
this is millions of dollars.
Generational wealth, bro.
Yeah, bro, like millions of dollars, like endorsements, like future endorsements and things like that. You know, he'll get all his stuff back, but even in that short little period, if he lose money, that's a lot of money you will lose, bro. So I don't know. He just, I don't know, bro. Maybe his daddy need to talk to him or something. I don't know. He need to have a conversation with somebody.
Bro, what's his dad gonna do? I saw a thing today said, why is dad dressed like an AAU coach who's trying to sleep with the player's mama? Like that, he out there trying to be Ja Morant's best friend. Like, he ain't gonna tell him shit. He ain't the parent no more, bro. Like, obviously it ain't gonna work. I don't know that dynamic, but on the surface, it look like it's a father-son dynamic, like a friend-friend dynamic. Let's be real, bro.
Like, I mean, even to that point,
you can go back to
a
some
friend
of the old
should
stuff.
step in and like stop that shit, though.
But I mean, we can go to some of the old situations that happened. He went to Foot
Boy,
Locker
they
because
right
his
there with
mama
him.
called him
Yeah.
up to Foot Locker to beat up an employee. His mama called him to go to a volleyball game because people was talking noise about his sister. Like, it's just, he gonna fumble the bag. It's stupid as hell. Like, the NBA really can't do nothing about it because he was chilling in a car. He had the right to carry it where he was in, or the state he was in. He didn't break no laws. He technically didn't do anything wrong. It just looks stupid as hell because 2 weeks ago, after the Lakers game and the post press conference, you said you're proud of yourself about your life decisions and the way you've changed on making decisions off the court. 2 weeks later, you out there flashing your gun on Instagram Live. This shit just stupid. Like,
Yeah,
the
they in the
Memphis
league,
Grizzlies gonna
but
suspend
the
him.
image just
He
looks
gonna miss
bad.
the first week. He just gonna miss like what, the first 5-7 games maybe.
Well, I don't know. A
I
lot
don't
of the
think
big NBA reporters like Woj,
no way.
Stephen A. They're all
I
saying
don't believe
Jalen
that.
Rose. They've all said a significant suspension from the NBA is
What,
most
15
likely
games?
coming.
I don't think the
Uh,
NBA can do anything though.
They can. They're private. They're a private company. So like, there's
Mhm.
nothing. If they're
Yeah, but there's
if they
nothing.
think that it's bad image
It's
for
the
Oh
image. That's what
yeah,
it's
if it's
saying.
bad
It's the
image, then
image.
yeah,
they can
then it's
suspend
gonna
them.
be
They don't have to like they don't
25
have to
games.
break a
If that's the
law
case, it's 25
necessarily.
games.
Yeah, so I mean, it
Yeah.
could be bad. This is where I'm kind of torn. So like, I obviously agree with you guys. It's really fucking stupid. I don't want that to get lost in
It's
what I'm
straight
going to
stupid.
say. It is so stupid. Like, just you got to have the self awareness and like whatever that urge is within him that feels like he needs to like show off like this side where like whenever he's going on like the homies Instagram live, like I got to pull a gun out and like make it look like I'm some type of way. Like he's
For
got to
what?
he's either exactly
Stupid.
for what? What are you gaining? You're not gaining anything. You are losing. Like your credibility is not going to take a hit if you don't fucking show a gun on every time you hop on someone's Instagram, right? Like that's not going to fucking happen. My issue though is I don't like how he is being portrayed and like how quick it is to make John Morant this big villain. Again, Joe, you detailed a lot of the things that have happened in his past. Not good, right? Like not good. I just feel like I don't. It just feels like it's a lot easier for people and a lot quicker for people to put this on Ja. And if he gets suspended big time by the NBA, like I don't, that just doesn't sit right with me. Because like you said, he did nothing wrong. Like yes, it was stupid. Like because of his history and all the other shit that's going on in his life, it was stupid.
But he didn't do
But
nothing.
pulling a
He
gun out of the
really did.
car and like not hurting anybody, attempting to hurt anybody, there's nothing wrong with that. Like if John Morant was, say, Grayson Allen posing with his family with rifles in their hands out in the field, no one's gonna say shit.
Hell no, they gonna love it.
Hey, bro, but if
There's,
you work for a corporation and you get caught like that, and
but I'm
they
saying
think you
Grayson
look
Allen works for
bad,
the
they
same
might fire you.
organization.
You know what I'm
Grayson
saying?
Allen works for the same organization. What I'm saying is John Morant having a gun with rap music in the background and people that don't necessarily look like they would work in like corporate America or whatever, like that's what is making like it's all these stereotypes that are being associated with John Morant. I don't like that. Like I don't like that is what is driving this conversation. Because again, I'm sure there's NBA players that are just not as notable as John Morant that post all the time with guns, just in a different way. And then that way is perceived as being okay. That's what I don't like about it. Like I think a big suspension from the NBA I think is wild. Now, if the
Yeah.
Grizzlies say they want to suspend him, that's fine. That's
You
their
know
team.
what?
They can do
It
that.
doesn't.
But,
It doesn't help that he was listening to NBA YoungBoy. That doesn't help.
But like the
but that's
NBA
what I'm
gonna
saying.
step
Like it's
in,
like
You're
you
right.
that's
know.
like
The
that
imagery.
should not
The
be what
imagery.
is like.
You're right.
That should not be driving the decision. If there was country music
The
on in the
imagery.
background, he's got a shotgun in his hand. Like that shouldn't be treated any differently than what's
Mm,
happening right here. It's
I
his music and his style of
Yeah.
gun. Like that's to me that's wrong.
Murder.
Again, really stupid, really fucking stupid because you got all the gun bullshit in your very recent history. But I mean, come on. There's some people talking about half a season.
Nah, that's kind of
Like, come
wild.
on, bro.
That's
Like
Like
I
wild.
that's
expect the NBA
42
to
25
step
games,
games
in.
would
41
even be
games.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, 25 would be
but
crazy.
but the NBA gonna step in a few. You know what I'm saying? How many times, or is he gonna keep getting in trouble before the NBA is like, all right, you can't
Right.
get control
But again,
over?
but why is he
You
in
know,
trouble? Again,
it's just the
stupid.
image, bro. That's
Very
it. It's
stupid.
just
But he
it's just.
didn't do it. Like the thing in
He
the
didn't do
club is
nothing. He
completely
hurt
different to me
You know
nobody.
what
because
I'm
he's got
saying?
a gun in a club, a public space
And
where
he
people
was
are drinking
drinking.
and all that.
Yeah.
But you don't
That
know. It might be in his
down for me.
contract. He can't have imagery like that. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
if it
Who
comes out that
knows?
there was a thing with like him and Adam Silver agreed he would not be posting shit on
Who
social media
knows?
with the gun,
You know what I'm saying?
okay, fine. I will rescind what I said and suspend him for 40 games. I don't care.
And how many games
If there was that
what was the
actual
last
agreement.
punishment? What was the last
got
punishment? I
8.
can't remember. He got
8.
8 games. So he gonna get double that at least.
Double that at least.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time you get an 8, he
You
gonna get
right.
a bigger fine.
Damn. He
Because
getting
it's
20,
like
20 games, bro. He
you
getting 20
taunting your
games.
boss. You know what I'm saying? It's like you taunting the league now, bro.
Yeah.
He was like,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
just
It's
faked all
just
y'all. Y'all thought I changed. I'm still that nigga. Though.
yeah.
Yeah.
On everything. Hey, bro, just
Yeah.
dumb
I
decision.
just,
What he gonna
it's
lose?
dumb. I
He gonna
don't really
lose
agree with how
some
it's going.
money. I
But
hope he just, you know what I'm saying, do your thing, but just, you know what I'm saying,
I
like
guess to
figure
me,
out a
like if
way
the
to
team
just,
does
you
it,
know
the
what I'm
team
saying?
does it. It's different because it's like self-policing. Like they're trying to help their player.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, if the NBA does it, it feels like they're supposed to be playing a different role here.
Yeah.
And again, maybe
I'll just
the
say
NBA coming down like makes it hit home harder for Ja. I don't know.
he needs to
That's just my kind of initial
renegotiate,
take
put in
on it.
his
I feel like
contract
it's
that they can't use that against him. That's what he should
I
use
mean,
in the
if you're the
future.
NBA, if you're the
Like-
NBA too, you have 2 NBA draft prospects who are in trouble for gun situations. So maybe if you're in the NBA, you want to make an example for the young guys too.
Yeah.
okay, but are
Forgot
they going
about
to be
that.
disciplined for it? Like
No, they're not. But maybe you're gonna use Ja as the example for sure. It ain't right, but that's what's gonna happen.
Hey,
All right.
bro.
Allen Iverson had to be the example, so with David Stern. So
Facts.
it's Adam
Let-
Silver's turn.
Let's move on to basketball.
It's a fact, though.
Missouri.
Conference semis. They're over. Heat beat the Knicks. Celtics beat the Sixers. Lakers take down the Warriors.
So the bubble
And
season's legit.
Nuggets beat the Suns. We got a bubble rematch.
Bubble
Mhm.
season's
The one that
legit.
people said was bullshit and all that.
Came
And
full
look at
circle.
this. 2 times in 4 years, we got the same fucking teams. And a bunch of the teams were bounced by the
Yeah.
exact same teams as well. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of similarities here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you guys take this whatever direction y'all want to take it. Whichever series you want to go to a couple different series, do with it whatever you want. But Joe, I know you got some takes, and I need to hear them. So what was your reaction to the conference semis?
First of all, I mean, Golden State, it's over for them, man. Like, I didn't think Clay was gonna be this bad. Like, Clay was just bad. You get 20-point games out of Draymond, you still can't win. Like that hurts. Like, I think they done. Jordan Poole, I don't know. They gave all that man all that money for what? Like, he just mentally was not there. He done. I mean, Golden State, it was bad. I knew the Lakers was gonna win in 6, but the way it ended did not look good. I ain't never seen Steph look that despondent on the bench. Like, he was just sitting there like, bro. I felt like he was LeBron sometimes in them championship games where he was just like, bro, that's what I got. Like, this is what I'm rolling with. Like,
Bro,
that's what it looked
it
like.
honestly felt
That's
like
what it looked like.
if you watched the first like 45 minutes
Man.
of every game, you would have thought the Warriors would be the team that was
Seriously
either won the series or it was at least forcing it to a game 7. But woo,
it was bad. It was bad. And then the Suns, I don't care what nobody else say, bro. I don't know how Kevin Durant is not taking heat. I really don't understand how he's not taking heat. Like, I get Devin Booker had a bad game, but he had one bad playoff game. I know it came at the worst time, but one. Like, how many good games did KD really have in the playoffs? That's how he getting away. I don't understand how nobody's been talking about him. Thank God for Ja. That's guarantee you that's what he's thinking this morning. Thank God for Ja. Like, thank God for Joel Embiid and James Harden doing what they always do. Like, because Kevin Durant should be getting destroyed. Like, the only time you can be clutch is when you got other superstars around you like Steph and Clay. You had to join a super team already to get your chips. And now you look super timid and scared when you go to the playoffs any other time. So you're not that dude. You're not that number one option for real. Is what I'm starting to see. So that shit kind of rough. Devin Booker was the number one option in the playoffs for the Phoenix Suns.
Let's talk about that here just for a second. because I think it's a
I think
nuanced
it's
discussion.
unfair. I think it's unfair that they turned Kevin Durant into a facilitator, but he still was timid as hell and he was missing wide open shots.
It's unfair.
So yes, Durant missed a lot of open shots that he usually makes.
Yeah.
That is
I
something.
don't care. Come back
But
off
I
no
think
injuries. 18 games together.
no. I don't care. I don't care
play.
about. I don't care about
You
any
gotta
of that. It's basketball, right?
Facts.
Kevin Durant's
Right.
played way too much basketball for that to be an excuse. The one thing I was going to say is I think Kevin Durant enabled Devin Booker's
Absolutely, because he got one-on-ones
his
all the
performance,
time.
'cause
I agree.
he was playing in a wide open court because of Kevin Durant. And I thought Kevin Durant actually did a good job of not forcing shots.
They
The
were
only-
doubling
like,
Kevin
the
Durant when Devin Booker was dropping 40. They were still doubling Kevin.
I'm not trying to hear it,
Yeah,
but
but
he's
you got
missed
to
all them
kind of
shots
agree.
he's
Like
supposed
honestly,
to.
looking back at
I
it,
ain't
you
trying
kind
to
of have
hear
to
that.
agree with it though, because what they do is like, okay, he's going to kill us, but we're going to make sure Durant does it, and then we're going to trust the others aren't going to make it up for him, and it worked.
But come on, but I agree. But it's easy for everyone to blame DeAndre Ayton for them losing.
No,
Like
I'm not
DeAndre
blaming
Ayton.
Ayton.
I'm just
shot.
saying DeAndre Ayton could have played 110%.
The Nuggets should have
every
won.
time.
The
He still was
Nuggets
gonna get
were the
cooked.
better team.
Exactly.
The Nuggets were the better team. They had a good
But
game
Kevin Durant
plan,
has to play
and
better.
it worked. No, you're right. If
Play
Durant
better.
makes the shot
Period.
that Durant usually
Period.
makes, that at least goes 7. At least it's going 7 if he makes the shots he usually makes.
Yeah. Like
Joe, Devion, you got a response to Joe, or you want to start your?
yeah, like I think KD do need to have more flack for real. He like I get it, like he said, like D Book getting flack, but bro, he carried the team on his back for 5 games. Like damn, and
4 games
KD,
before that.
and I'll give you that. I'll give you that. KD been on the court does opening up, but we can't explain KD taking 5 to 8 more shots than D Book, and these 5 to 8 shots are real open shots that he used to make it. And he missed.
I don't disagree with what
You know
Joe
what I'm
saying,
saying?
because if that was
I'm
any
just
other
saying, like,
superstar on
he
that
should
level,
really-
they're getting killed even if they had good games. Right?
I'm
Like,
just adding to that.
you
I'm
should have
just
done
saying,
more.
like, they should really be on his ass. But D Book should get some flag too, because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't have no 12-point game in a crunch time situation like that. The other games don't matter when you get a 12-point game.
You're right.
He got to
You're
take
right.
some flag too. Both of them got to take it. This ain't.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
levels to it, though.
His girl out there matching
One person's
outfits
flagged
with
like
Bad
down
Bunny,
here,
though,
the other
dog.
one's is
Yeah.
Come on, give him a little bit of
KD
flack,
is.
dog.
I
Give him a
think,
little bit of
but
flack.
KD should get more flack because he
No,
got more.
KD deserves
stake.
smoke.
He
KD
should,
deserves all the
but-
smoke.
All
but
of it.
He's not
But
getting any.
D-Book that
I
game
just want to
6
say, I
is
just want to make sure
crazy.
on this show, Green and Possible, that
Crazy.
we do acknowledge
Facts.
that Kevin Durant played pretty much, besides scoring, he did everything else very well.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's bullshit that Monty Williams got fired. He got fired for being successful too early. Because if he went 3 years in a row, they just got better and better. Then they made the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. And then the year after that, they went to the finals. And then the year after that, they had a bad year. He wouldn't be fired. He literally
Yeah,
got fired for being
they
successful.
shouldn't have based it off
I'll
this
give
shit
you a
either.
new. I'll give you a new narrative out of that.
Has to be something else.
They used to say this about LeBron, but I don't know. Is KD a coach killer?
Hey, it's looking like it, bro. You right, because he get rid of every fucking coach, bro.
Come on, that's not fair, though. Look at his coaches at OKC weren't good, dog. Come on, man. He ain't had no.
I'm just saying.
Steve Kerr was the only good coach
I'm
he's
strictly
ever had.
talking about post.
Steve Kerr is
post
the only
Warriors.
real good coach he's ever had.
I mean, he had Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn didn't
Monty Williams ain't a
Kevin
bad
Durant,
coach. He got
Kevin
dealt
Durant
a
and
bad
Kyrie
hand
Irving
this season.
wanted Steve Nash. They wanted Steve Nash. Then they got him up out of there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, goes to the Suns.
No
No one was questioning Monty Williams.
No
Nobody.
one. You're right.
2-time Coach of the Year.
And Chris Paul got hurt, and DeAndre Ayton was out.
They traded the whole fucking team for Kevin Durant.
And the first 2 games, Terrence Ross and TJ Warren
for
weren't
a
there.
poor roster that he didn't create.
They got rid of half his team. Well, yeah, you're right.
You heard me?
But if you're the Phoenix Suns, you could be like, yo, look at the Lakers. They was trash as shit. Darwin got a whole new squad halfway through the season. He made it work.
Yeah, but they
added.
But they got
players.
They added
4 or 5 different players.
I agree.
They traded for one.
But okay, let's be real though. The real thing is, it's a new owner, Matt Ishbia. He want his own people in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be
don't start the Tom Izzo noise. I don't want to hear nobody saying Tom Izzo because that'd be the dumbest move possible.
Yeah.
That's not
Devian,
happening.
what was your reaction to the semifinals?
Like, first of all, let me start
Amazing
with
basketball.
Boston. Tatum, it's like you got to talk shit about him before he have like a great game, which he had a fantastic
He
game.
saved us light skins, bro.
You know what I'm
He was
saying?
looking real
Like
soft out there. He
he
was
made
looking
it
real
up, bro.
soft.
The last 2 games, but he was cooking last game in the fourth quarter. Looked like he got it together. But Embiid, terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people this whole
Predictable.
time, I'm saying Jokic is better than this man the whole year, and then a little stint. Well, all right, I give it to Embiid. Just for me to look back like, fuck.
Bro, didn't he just have a
Yo,
52-point game against the Celtics in a big game in the regular season?
Yeah, it's when you allegedly crowned him MVP.
That's what I'm
Some
saying. You
MVP,
gotta
but
do it again.
some
You gotta-
MVP.
yeah, it ain't
gotta
like you
do it
can't
again.
do it. Yeah, exactly. Harden, come on, bro. Harden, you supposed to be a walking triple double in that game. Y'all supposed to be playing like y'all life. I get it, y'all saying Harden and y'all can't do everything, but y'all could
But
get
all right,
more than
sorry.
15 points. You know what I'm
Tobias
saying?
Harris was balling. Y'all couldn't
What
help
the
him
fuck?
out.
Thank you. You got people to help you out, but they just trying to point the finger like, bro, y'all didn't even score 20 points in a
All right,
game.
I just gotta say this.
Oh,
Like,
so you
what the
heard what
fuck
Joel
I'll
wrong
let
Embiid
with you?
said at the end of the game, didn't he?
Yeah,
I'll let
that
you
was
finish.
corny as
We
fuck.
can't
Has there
do it on
ever
our
been a
own.
more has there
That was
ever been a
corny.
more tone deaf statement made by a superstar after
We
getting
can't do it
bounced?
on our
We
own.
can't do it. Look, motherfucker, y'all just went like 8 of 31 combined. What?
Can't do it on our own.
The team should be
You could
saying
try
that
doing
about
something,
them. You hear me? Teams should be saying that about them.
right?
We can't do it
Ask
if
Tyrese
our
Maxey that
superstars
question.
can't do it.
That's who should be saying that. Tyrese
Maxey,
Maxey should be
yeah.
saying that.
You
I
hear
can't do
me?
it by myself. Damn.
Hey, so
Doc
to go
Rivers
off
pissed.
that, you know what it means? The end of trust the process. That shit needs to be blown completely up. Get rid of it. It's over. Like, I don't know at this point. Like, you can either keep Embiid, you can trade him. I get it, but you gonna have to get rid of Doc Rivers if you keep Embiid. Like,
So wait,
Doc
wait.
ain't doing nothing.
So if
So
we doing the blame game for that before we get to Wills,
no,
the
we ain't doing
blame
the
game
blame
1,
game.
2, and 3.
If
Doc
Monty
Rivers, James
Williams, if
Harden, Joel
nah,
Embiid. Who you putting it in order?
Yeah,
1,
rank
2, and
him.
3.
Rank him, Devion.
Doc, Embiid, and then Harden.
Nah, bro.
No, because look, think about it. Doc has been doing the same thing. People give him credit for because that Boston shit. Clippers, same shit. Here, same shit. And he getting the players, and he got the position to go
Okay,
in there and say,
but
"Oh, you know what I'm saying?"
if we look
He
back
get
on,
all
never
that.
mind, never mind.
And if Monty Williams getting fired over some shit like this, and he coach of the year, come on, bro.
Right, that's
He
fair.
gotta take the blame.
I'm putting it on Joel Embiid number 1.
But Joe,
Talk to me, Joe.
I
He
give
the
Joe
he the
Embiid, I give him that.
MVP, bro. He not hurt.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear nobody say man he hurt because
he
when he
not.
came back, he took his knee brace off and kept playing. He not hurt. He not hurt. You the MVP. You gotta show out. You gotta show out. You gotta show up in a game 7. James Harden, I'm gonna put James Harden number 2. You gotta show out too. I knew you wasn't gonna do it. You ain't a superstar no more, but you gotta show out too. You the number 2. You gotta show up. And I'm gonna put Doc Rivers 3. What can you do? You can do so much, but if you got the MVP on your team and he quit halfway through the third quarter, what you supposed to do?
Man,
I
he can
don't
make
care. I don't
adjustments. It's
care. I don't care
even
if you
before that
down.
game.
I don't
Even
care if you were
before the game,
down
the
30.
whole
If
series,
LeBron
bro.
James when LeBron James was
Man.
losing to Golden State by 30 in the finals, that man was still going 110%. It's a game 7. You can't be lackadaisical. I don't care if you down 50. It's a game 7, and you sitting out there 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and you just sitting there walking down the court like, oh
Make
shit, he made another.
adjustments.
He made
I ain't
another
trying to
3.
hear
I
that
can't do
shit.
nothing. He made
Doc
another
can make
3.
So I like
adjustments.
this. We have 3
Doc
different answers
suck.
here. We have 3 different answers. So
Doc
number 1 for
suck.
me,
Doc should have
number
called
one,
time out in the first
number 1
quarter.
for
That way
me is Joel
Tatum
Embiid.
was
I'm
on
with
flex.
Joe there. Joel
Doc
Embiid
can get
deserves
his ass out of there.
all the blame in my the vast majority of the blame because like Joe said, you can't be the MVP and not care. And too often when it doesn't go Joel's way, it just looks like he doesn't
quit.
care.
They don't care.
Yeah, I get that.
Like he mentally is just not into the game. Like, just I can't get this. And again, like Joe said, he's been claiming he's the MVP for 3 fucking years. Okay, here's your MVP. Out in the fucking semifinals again. Not trying to hear that shit from Joel Embiid anymore. I'm not trying to hear any excuses. I'm not trying to hear, oh, well, we have teammates. Me and James can't do it all, blah, 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 blah. First of all, why are you sucking up to James Harden? He's gone. He's in Houston. He's in Houston. So leave him out. If you want to make that, you can't do it. Like, again, stupid because you didn't fucking do anything. And like Joe said, I don't want to hear the injury. Because when they were winning games in this series, when they went up 3-2 in Game 5, I didn't hear nobody say anything about his injury. He was sprinting his ass down the court, jumping up, swatting Jaylen Brown at the rim in transition. He's good. He's good enough to play. I'm not saying he's not hurt, but he was good enough to play like that when it was going well. So when shit got tight, he couldn't do that. Joel Embiid, number one. Number two, Doc Rivers. Make a fucking adjustment. I thought that you could have told me that was Doc Budenholzer out there.
Bro.
That looked like Doc Budenholzer out there.
That's all I'm saying, bro. He ain't made no adjustments. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Joe Mazzulla didn't like his comments.
Doc
throughout the series, thought he was lame for that. But Joe Mazzulla, at least when it got to Game 6, he goes, "You know what? We're not going down like this. I'm changing my lineup." He goes, 2 bigs to counteract them going small with PJ Tucker at the 4. Okay, Doc, make a fucking adjustment.
But wait. Okay, Jason Tatum has 25 in the first half. You get nothing out of your 2 superstars. PJ Tucker gave you 11 points in the first half, so you don't need no more points out of him. Tobias Harris playing decent. Maxey playing decent. Jason Tatum went off. You're down 3. You're only down 3 at halftime. Like, do you think what adjustments do I need to make? Do you want Doc to say, okay, we got to go after Tatum and stop him? Or do you say Tatum's not going to get high?
From Game 6, right? You blow Game 6.
I agree with you. I agree with you saying. I'm just saying for that Game 7 specifically, I don't think Doc did a bad job.
The adjustment should have been made before the game started.
The adjustment should have been made in the first quarter when Tatum was making all them shots. They should have been like, okay, get the ball out of here.
Okay, let's be real. There's no way you lose that Game 6. First of all, end of story.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum is one of like 15 at one point in that game.
You got him open one. He made one open shot.
How are they even in the game for Jason Tatum to be able to do what he did in the last like 3 minutes? How?
That's fair. You got me there.
Like, it's just an undisciplined team. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. So Doc's got to be 2. To wrap this up, James Harden will be 3 because he is the other superstar, and honestly, Maxey showed out.
James Harden is 3 because no one has expectations for James Harden.
Yeah. I mean, James Harden had
a couple good
games.
Your
boy was average. Didn't he average like
2
22 and 13 in the regular season? Like, come on, bro.
I'm saying James Harden had 2 games where he was like peak James Harden. He had 2 of them
when there was no pressure.
Hey, that's more than Joel Embiid gave me. That's all I'm saying. In the games that they won, James Harden looked like the better player. That was another adjustment I thought Doc should have gone to quicker. All right, running this shit through Embiid's not working. James, you're the guy.
Do your thing.
Play off him.
Embiid beat Clint Capella. Like, for real. We about to just run this pick and roll. Old school. Probably would have worked.
It's like at some point you got to give a counterpunch to what the Celtics do. Celtics want to go big. That tells me they are more loading up against Joel Embiid. Go to work, James. Let's get some switches. Get you with Robert Williams or an Al Horford on you. Create chaos for everyone else. Make them scramble with those 2 big-ass dudes on the court. But, again, Doc Rivers. Let's go to the conference finals, though. It's time. We'll start with your Lakers. The 1 seed Nuggets will play the LA Lakers. Like we said at the beginning of the show, this is a Bubbles rematch in the conference finals. So that fluky bubble season looking real non-fluky right now. Joe, what you got?
Nah, I'm taking Lakers. I'm taking Lakers in 6. I'm going to give mainly 6 because I'm giving respect to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray going to have at least 1 good game. And let's go. He's going to win them 1 game. And I think the role pieces are letting them 1 game, at least 1 game. I want to say 5, but I don't want to be too much of a fan, so that's why I'm going to 6. I just think matchup-wise, okay, Joker's going to get his, obviously. AD going to get his, because they both ain't going to play great defense against each other. I think just Jokic's going to be able to body AD. AD ain't going to deal with that in the paint, so Jokic's going to get his, because they probably going to put in a backup to guard Jokic, because they don't want to have AD to deal with that. So, and Jokic's not going to be able to guard AD. So they're going to cancel each other out. But I think, in my opinion, with the Lakers, it's gonna be 2 against 1 one night. It's gonna be 3 against 1. It's gonna be 4 against 1 because I just don't think the role pieces for Denver are gonna show up. But I have more faith in the Lakers role pieces any given night to show up because, like I said, AD and Jokic gonna cancel each other out. So who that leave left? LeBron. LeBron gonna show out at least 2 or 3 games. He's saving himself. He ain't gonna do it unless he knows he needs to do it. So that's the 2-on-1 right there. And then you got Hiroshima may go off 1 game. That's the 3-on-1. It could be Schroeder go off 1 game. That's 4-on-1. It could be. It's so many options for the Lakers offensively compared to the Nuggets. So I'm gonna take the Lakers to be able to win this in 6, not over the defense, but on the offense.
All right, Devion, what you got?
I want to say the Lakers, but I don't know. I think last time we played them, we wanted to play them because they had a whole bunch of holes in their game, and I think they corrected that now. So I don't know. It's kind of tough to say. But LeBron's playing. It's a legacy year for LeBron. AD playing all right, but you don't know what you gotta, against AD. And AD ain't really played. Like we just watched AD kill against a smaller big man, which we expected him to do. And Looney is what I'm saying, a
Looney and
decent sized
Draymond
guy,
is just not.
but
They're just
they
not big enough
not,
for AD.
what I'm saying, they not
Because
go do nothing.
Jokic a big body. Just
That's a big
him just
body.
leaning
You know what
on
I'm
you
saying?
gonna
And
get you
he's
hurt.
tall. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
He's
Just
tall.
leaning on you.
He's taller
They
than you,
can
and
they
he's
can
a
also
big ass
throw
body.
DeAndre Jordan. They can they got
You know what I'm
some big
saying?
bodies to throw.
He
It's
said
just
DeAndre
how
Jordan. I forgot that man was in the league.
no
That's
Yeah.
funny as
fair.
fuck. I know.
I'm
I'm
just
Yeah,
just
saying
saying
but
it's
it's
like
funny.
still, you know
they
what I'm
got
saying?
big
Just
people
give
to
somebody throw up.
throw versus
I don't
Golden
know.
State didn't.
Yeah, and Jokic, like I said, LeBron go get LeBron, and I agree with you, Joe. We got Austin Reeves who can come out there.
I didn't even say Austin Reeves.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. Yeah.
He can go out there. He knows how to obviously know how to
Mhm.
draw fouls. He's just like he'll walk and
Yeah.
call.
Boy, good at the lane. Michael
Greater
Porter
flop.
Jr. not gonna get off too because they just not gonna let him get off. They're
But you
gonna be on
doing
his
that.
ass.
Austin Reeves, Michael Porter Jr.
That's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah.
You got Murray. Murray is the same as fucking AD. You want to be real with you? They talking about inconsistent. The only two people you can really count on is Jokic and LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So
And we
at
got
that point, you go to the line of
Schroeder,
one
and you
versus.
got D'Angelo Russell. You got guards you can throw at Murray. So
I'm
he's
not
not
counting
gonna
on
just sit
Russell.
on. I'm not
Not
either. But
gonna
I'm just
count on
saying you
Russell.
can put a lot of different people in front of him.
The one thing you count on Russell, I'll say this: the one thing you probably
2 or
count on
3
Russell,
threes.
he have 2 games where he might have 2 or 3 in a row, like you said, 2 or 3 threes in a row. He might
Get you
score
going.
9 high,
Uh-huh.
but he only gonna score 11 for the whole thing. And that's not what we brought him there for. So I don't really give him no kudos for that at all. His shit just be, you know what I'm saying? He can't get no kudos to his name, D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's a rematch from what we played last time. LeBron is still LeBron, but I think the Nuggets are way better than the first time we played them. I think the matchups are different, and I just think I don't know. I think it's gonna go long, and it'll probably go like 7 games. And I know somebody told me earlier, I don't see LeBron losing in 7 games. I don't give no fuck about all that, what you think, but I think they go 7 games and stretch it out. I think the Denver Nuggets win in 7 games. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
sit your little dumb ass down,
I'm just being
bro.
real. I'm a Lakers
No,
fan, but
man. Take
the
that hat off,
matchups,
bro.
the
Take that shit
matchups
off,
are
bro.
away. But this is
Take
the
that shit
one
off,
matchup.
bro.
You can say whatever you want as
Fuck
a
out of
Lakers
here,
fan.
bro.
Be
I'm
honest
playing.
with yourself. This is the one matchup that will scare you more than anybody. We knew
No,
we
the
knew
only thing that
Golden
scared me
State.
is Jokic versus AD. What really scared me because
I'm
I
just
know what Will
saying.
gonna say. I already know what Will gonna say.
What am I gonna
Hey,
say, bro? What am I gonna say?
Jokic is dirty, bro, and he does little tiny things. If I'm the Nuggets,
hey.
bro, I'm telling you, every time a rebound, bro, hip check, put your body on AD. He missing a game. If I'm Mike Malone, AD missing a game. Jokic, I put your body on him. Just lean on him.
So let me ask
Just
y'all this. How
lean
about
on
this?
him.
Let me ask y'all this real quick
Can I
then.
go?
Yeah, before you go, I just want to ask Joe this. All right, let me ask Joe, and then when he answer, you go into yours.
It's your show, bro.
So Joe, I'm just being real, Joe. So AD, you think AD gonna have one bad game? So that's one for the Nuggets. If he out for one, that's all for them. How many other
No, see,
games do
I
you
said
think AD gonna be bad? Like real shit.
he gonna.
How many inconsistent games you think? And I'm just being
You
real.
gotta put you
So
in a
that's
box there,
two
Joe.
gone. That's 2 gone.
Two.
How many more?
I said
hey,
six.
Joe
four
said
I
games.
said Jamal
All right.
Murray gonna have a good game and win them one, and then AD gonna have a bad game.
So they got to happen at the
They
same
gonna
time.
get two. Well, AD
Okay.
gonna have two bad games, but I said LeBron gonna have two really good games, and
And
that's
Jokic gonna have a triple double, probably 2 triple doubles too. So come on, I'm
said
just saying,
six.
Joe, is these
I
matchups
said
they
six.
gotta scare you, bro. I'm just being real. Even I know we fans, but they gotta scare you.
They do,
Just
but
the
our
one
depth.
matchup.
I'm just saying we got offensively we have more depth, and we can't usually say that when we go against a team. We can say that against the Nuggets.
I think it's pretty even, Joe. I think it's more even
I
than what you
don't.
making it seem.
And
I'm
they
being
got
real.
the
You
better
got it,
defense.
Will. We two fans arguing.
I've gone back and forth in this. I've had friends text me who you think's gonna win, and initially I said Lakers in 7. I think I'm flipping to the Nuggets though.
Bro, the matchups were dangerous.
Part of me, there's a little superstition going on here. All right, I would like y'all to win. I would like y'all to win. I just want to throw that out. I would like y'all to win.
I love it for us.
I've picked against y'all in the other 2 rounds, so I'm picking y'all again. The thing that so this is what worries me. And it's like Devion's talking about, it's the matchups. So I'm not necessarily worried about AD offensively. Like I think they've got some people to throw at him, but if AD plays 4 games with the intensity that he played against Golden State, I think y'all are good. I just don't know that that's going to be possible.
That part,
real shit.
That's the part.
That's the key to everything.
So what I'm worried about is what I'm worried about taking away AD's aggressiveness is I think for y'all he's got to guard Jokic, or Jokic is going to dominate the series and then it's over. And if he has to guard Jokic,
we got to do offensive.
I'm worried he's going to get in foul trouble and he's going to sit, and then when he comes back, he's just not going to be like.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
We watched it in the Memphis series.
That's what I'm worried about.
Real shit. We watched it in the Memphis series with the big men there.
Again, now I hope LeBron could just make up for it. What I worry about the Lakers is the things that he's old, but the way to take advantage of the Nuggets is exploiting that drop coverage that they have to play with Jokic.
Facts.
I just don't really see that player on the Lakers. Like LeBron can to an extent, but he's not you really can kill them when you have good pull-up jump shooters, right? Like whether that's mid-range, 3, that's what I'm saying. If it was Warriors Nuggets, the Warriors are gonna
dominate.
That'll be in 6. That's just they're gonna be gone.
And Lakers cannot
play
shoot.
but they can't. The Lakers can't shoot like that. So, I mean,
they
the way for
Game 6
the way I think the Lakers have to win this is I think D'Angelo Russell has to have a very good series because he's the guy on the Lakers that can exploit that. I think the best. Or LeBron's got to get crazy hot from 3.
Saying Schroeder gotta have 20.
Nah, it's D'Lo. It's D'Lo. Schroeder gonna be him.
Schroeder just a little short.
Schroeder gonna be
short.
And he go and you know what Schroeder gonna.
He gonna be playing defense against Jamal.
That's what it always is.
All you need
Schroeder
to do
come up, get a 3-point.
He be a little agitated.
Come back. You know what I'm saying? Try to.
I think it's a good series. To me, it's a pick'em series. Both teams, I think, are worthy of going to the
Schroeder may be the most clutch player they have in the 4th quarter for real.
Until they come on defense.
Yeah, I'm talking offense.
So I'm just saying, if we think about it, Joe. If we went against Memphis, we weren't worried about them because we knew the matchups was crazy. AD got dominated in the paint by a lesser big man, in our opinion, right? Lesser big man. He went to Golden State. He played smaller big man and real inferior. Like Looney gets rebounds. We knew they were just gonna get rebounds.
That's it.
But besides that, nothing else. AD had a good game. So what do you do when you got a player like Jokic, who's all that in one?
Fast breaks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
fast breaks.
I get what
but the rest of the Nuggets are real good in fast break. Murray, Gordon,
MPJ. That's where we don't want to play them in. We don't want to play them in fast breaks. Keep it real with you. We don't want to do that. We'll be.
I agree. Offensively, the Lakers want to run. Offensively, the Lakers want to run. They want to work for. They got to get the Nuggets in a half-court setting.
If you don't have DeAndre Ayton as a center, it'll work.
Nah, bro, we will beat them in a half court. We can't run. I don't think we can run with them.
I think the Lakers can run offensively,
but I think
offensively, I think the Lakers want to get out and run as much as possible. Do not let them get set up. let LeBron get
Do
downhill,
not let
AD get
Jokic set
downhill.
up at the elbow and start making passes and setting up his teammates.
Man,
And
I
it's a
don't
wrap.
think you can stop him
If he
from
can
fast
facilitate, it's
breaks.
a
Nothing.
wrap.
I think the Lakers' point of view
Man,
has to be
that's our game
AD
plan.
has to guard Jokic one-on-one
He has to.
and not foul. Like he's got to just make it tough, don't foul, and then don't let the others beat you. Like I mean, it sounded really stupid seeing how the series ended up going, but when Devin Booker was asked, Jokic had that 53-point game in a loss, like that's the strategy I think for the Lakers to beat them. Like
Yeah.
single up
You gotta
Jokic.
tell
If he
AD,
scores 50, fantastic.
bro, yeah.
You're not gonna
Hold
let
him
him
to
get those
30,
other ones.
dog. Just hold him to
Yeah,
30.
we gotta
Hold him
just
to 30, 8
capitalize
and
on
8.
the mistakes like we've been doing. Like we really been doing a
Mhm.
good job of doing that. If we keep doing that, we good. But we
Rope is
also
just
gotta
It's
gotta
gonna be
count
stay
it's
on
gonna
if
be a
we have
really
level.
good
a
series.
it's gonna be a
My
great series.
official pick, I'm
7
going
games.
Nuggets in 7, but
Yeah,
Joe, I'm rooting for you.
me too. I hope
Lakers
if
in
we get
6.
if we can get them out there in 6, we just can't have no game 7 with them for real. We gotta get them out there as fast as possible for us to
Yes.
win. Like real shit.
I'm not gonna do you dirty, Devion, but
Fast as possible. I'm
you,
just saying.
no,
Hey, I believe it.
you know what you did 2 days
I
ago.
don't. I'm
That's
just
all
saying. I
I'm
don't
saying.
think we beat them in
That's all I'm
7
saying.
games.
You
I
know what
think
you
we
said
beat them
too.
in 8 games.
Hey,
So
hey,
6 or less, the Lakers will win. I said, but 7
Joe,
games.
remind me after the show. I'm
Yeah.
gonna share something with you, but
He got it, don't he?
next series,
He got it.
Celtics
I
and the
don't
Heat
know.
for the
I'll
third
send it to you right now.
time in 4 years. I'm not gonna lie, fellas. I'm so tired of playing these dudes in the conference finals. I'm so fucking tired of it. I hate having to watch Scott Foster referee Jason Tatum, allowing Jason Tatum to throw stiff arms and get then rewarded with free
Scott
throws
Foster's
afterwards.
terrible, bro. He's really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Until Game 6, the Heat had lost 10 straight games against Scott when Scott Foster refereed the game. Trends like that are fucking stupid. Like the trend with him and Chris Paul, like we're not gonna go
Yeah,
there.
that's so
Celtics
weird,
Heat,
bro. You need to be
Celtics
investigated
Heat.
for that.
Let's
That's
talk.
some
Let's
weird shit.
let's talk about the series. It should be a fun one. It has been each of the 2
Yeah.
previous times. Joe, what you got? What you got in this one?
Man, I'm taking the Celtics. I hate to do it, bro, but I just
I ain't mad at it.
bro, but they so inconsistent though. Like, but Jason Tatum got hot that it could keep going. A snowball effect could happen. To be honest, I'm really gonna take the Celtics, and the main reason is gonna be the matchup that would probably surprise you.
Surprise
I'm gonna say Al Horford is key to the series. Al Horford's ability to keep Bam Adebayo from the paint is going to be key. Him being able to stretch the floor is going to be key because that's literally the Miami Heat's weakness. If you can keep Bam out of the paint, I think you got a real good chance. I don't think you want to play with Robert Williams because that's going to slow you down. That's going to go right into the Miami Heat's favor. I think they need to play small and run and just hope you make shots. Literally, I think that's your best chance to beat Miami. Because if you're not making shots, Miami feel like they still in the game. It come down to the fourth quarter, anything can happen. So it's gonna come down to controlling Bam and just being fast and running fast breaks. I really think that's what the series is gonna come down to. So I'm gonna take the Celtics in 7. So because I do think Jimmy Butler's gonna play well. I think Kyle Lowry's gonna play well as he's shown he has been able to do the further down the playoffs go. I think the shooters are going to be able to continue to shoot for Miami. So that's why I think it'll go 7
I mean,
games.
they better
But I'm
restart
taking
because they
Boston.
ain't shoot one goddamn game against
No,
the Knicks.
that was games. That was different. That was game 7 though, or game 6, right? Yeah, that
I'm
was
saying
different.
they didn't shoot in not one of them games. They were bricking
Don't
like
you mean they did have like one good game, didn't they? Didn't they have a
no.
game where Strauss made a bunch of shots? Or was that the series before?
That was serious, but we shot the lights out against the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's why we won.
I think y'all start shooting again. But
Hope so.
it's going 7, but I'm taking the Celtics.
All right, I ain't mad at it. Devion,
Celtics in 7. I don't really like saying either, but Celtics in 7.
It hurt to say though.
It does, but like Tatum, I don't know. I think this goes 7 games too. So I think the Celtics go 7 games, and like the refs go being like I said, I think the refs go help Boston. That's the biggest key factors for me because they let them get away. We watch them every series. They get away with so much shit, and it's blatant. They don't give a fuck. They just let it. It's like it's the Boston. They trying to get the Boston Lakers series, as much as possible. That's what that shit feels like, But Tatum's good. I think Brown's gonna do good. I think Bam is gonna be our problem as always because he don't know if he want to be a superstar or if he want to be a 6 man of the year. So you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. He don't know if he want to go out there. And he should be scoring 20. I mean, he should literally be having 20 and 20 a night. Like, can't nobody stand in front of him. He can dribble. He can do
20 and
everything.
20 is aggressive, but
I'm just saying, can't
I
nobody
like your
stand in front of
headset.
him.
20 and 12.
But it's 20 real shit. It'd be like 20 and 12. I think it should be 2012, 2014 a night
I agree.
consistently. In the playoffs, he should be dominating. He should be 30 and 15 real shit. Because what he can do offensively, nobody should be able to stand in front of him, especially at his size. The people who got to guard him, he should be fucking them up, and he don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
Look, I'm
and
not
Al
the Bam.
Horford,
I'm not on
yeah.
offense. I'm not the Bam defender. Now,
I know.
Bam
I like and I
defensively is a
like
cheat
him.
code.
Yeah, no, I
I
like
love
him.
Bam.
But
love
Al
Bam.
Horford would be, that's the funniest shit. I agree. Like Joe, Al Horford would be the dude who will fuck him up. And you'll at least expect Al Horford to be doing this. Take him out all the way to the three, start blazing his
Start
ass
making
at the
threes.
three, and then get that old man 1-2 dribble, pass, or come and get a foul, fall on the ground, get free throws. That's the shit we go watch. We go watch 7 games of that. It's gonna go back and forth.
A couple things on that. I don't
Grit and
think
grind.
Bam will guard Al Horford if that's their starting lineup. I think if they go back to their original starting lineup where it's Smart, Tatum, Brown, who's been starting the 4 for them?
What's dude name?
Not Williams.
No, Williams ain't even been playing.
No.
What's that dude's name?
Damn, I'm blanking. Who they just
Just go
took
to the
his
next one. Go to the next one.
But you say Horford, basically Horford playing the 5, right?
Yeah.
Like Bam will not guard him. It's gonna be the same thing like what they did with the Knicks, right? Bam did not guard Mitchell Robinson. He guarded Randall, a real offensive threat, right? So that's how Spo's gonna think. So Spo will put Bam on Tatum, or he'll put him on Jaylen Brown. He'll let
Butler's taking Tatum.
I doubt to start. I doubt to start. I would
they
imagine
gonna throw people at him to throw him off. They're gonna keep switching up on him.
I would imagine Gabe Vincent gets a lot of him.
Yeah.
Gabe's a good off ball kind of denying person. They'll put someone. You'll put Strus on Marcus Smart because if Marcus Smart wants to try to be an offensive player, great.
That's a plus.
Yeah, that's a win. So what I'll say for the Heat. So I'm gonna pick the Heat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go Heat and 6.
You don't even feel 6.
I'm gonna go Heat and 6.
You
Don't
even
love
feel
their
good about
chances
that.
in 7. So go Heat and 6.
You trying to go to Vegas real quick?
Heat and
Sure.
6.
So main reason
you believe
being,
the same shit with your team.
sorry,
Yeah.
I had to look it up because I knew Derek White has been the other person.
Thank you.
Derek
The
White,
dude they've
Derek,
been
yeah,
shacking on was fucking
I can
making
see
fun
I
of
knew they
him.
went small, but yes.
You mean
So
first team all defense?
so anyway, so I think
man.
so what I
can't believe he made first team all defense. Still but anyway.
what I think the
Headband.
Heat's advantage is going to be against the Celtics is the turnover game, right? We keep lamenting the Celtics every series all year.
That's all they do.
They don't have the point. They do have the point guard, but they don't give them the fucking ball enough. And Malcolm Brogdon, right? So I think what's going to be their undoing against the Heat. What do the Heat do exceptionally well? Passing lanes, creating havoc defensively. I think that's going to be what ends up getting the Heat to the finish line. I don't think they're going to miraculously start shooting 40% from 3 again. I think they'll do better than they did against the Knicks. But I mean, I think the Heat still shoot probably around 35% from 3. Not great, but I think it'll be enough. Combined with Jimmy Butler now getting 4+ days of rest for that ankle, I think we'll start to see Hemi Butler again. And I think the Heat are going to be just more solid. I trust the Heat to, and again, I'm a fan, so whatever, take it with a grain of salt. But I trust the Heat to be solid when shit gets tough. When the pressure's up, I do not trust the Celtics. We talked about it last series. It was like both of those teams, I don't trust when pressure gets tight. And so the Celtics ended up being the one that was more of the beneficiary because the Sixers really can't be trusted when shit gets tight. I still don't trust the Celtics in those situations. I think they were fortunate last year to win against the Heat. Hero was dealing with an injury last year. Again, there's no Hero this year. But
Same scenario.
I think that's been a kind of a good thing, a blessing in disguise for the Heat because the ball is moving better. So I think Jimmy can hunt some mismatches, and I think they're going to get it done. Heat in 6. Let's go, fellas.
You don't believe that yourself, bro.
He don't.
Okay.
He been
He
a
don't
fan,
believe
but
it. He
it's
don't believe
cool.
that. It's all good.
I
He
do
been a
believe
fan,
it.
but it's cool.
No, I legitimately believe the Heat are going to win. I really do. Look, I was pessimistic all year long. They've turned me around. Jimmy, again, to me, it's going to be the defense.
This man
And then
rode all the way from the island and swam back.
Jimmy going to get it done. All right? I trust Jimmy. I don't trust all of them, but I trust Jimmy. But you know how we end the show.
LeBron.
Then he said, I bet Will said Miami in 5. He was close.
Hey, it is real natural for me to say Heat in 5, but I'll give the Celtics a little more respect than that. Heat in 6. But you know how we end the show. We choose love. We choose violence. Oh, my goodness, fellas, and my caption isn't working. This is depressing.
No. And I only got 9%.
Hold on. We're choosing love. We're choosing violence. I'll just make a new one.
I got love. I'm choosing love.
Go ahead then. Start us off with some beautiful love, my brother.
I'm choosing love, bro.
My brother, right. My black brother.
Hey, man. Snoop Dogg been doing stuff that we a little behind on it. I don't know if y'all seen it, but Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, Martha Stewart on the cover looking pretty damn tasty out there, bro. I'm just saying, Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg out there doing the right thing. I'm telling you, look it up. Martha Stewart looking mighty delectable, bro. I'm just saying, I'm showing love.
Yeah, man, you should have pulled that up and put it on there, man.
You see, you know what?
You know what?
This
looking good.
This was the tell. This is what was being told to me. When that love or violence button wasn't fucking working, it was because it knew Joe was gonna say some shit like this.
Hey, look it up. I'm telling you.
Martha looking like somebody.
Martha look good. She look good.
Did
you just look it up?
You a smash, yeah.
And she can cook, bro.
That's what
you
that's
put
what
it down.
Said.
You
That's
know
what
you're
it
getting
gets
a
you.
good meal, bro.
They said the meal after was what gets you.
Yeah, don't eat her spaghetti.
Oh no, but Martha Stewart recipes trash as fuck. She be doing some weird shit.
She do be some weird shit.
Put mustard on her steak.
Devian, I need
to
just keep this thing moving, bro. What you got, bro?
Yeah. Hey. Oh God, that just threw me off.
Okay.
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Everybody gonna go look it up afterwards to watch.
Yeah.
I'm finna be all up in Martha Stewart shit. Everybody finna have a magazine. It's all good. Go ahead.
I give you, but I don't know if my take is love or violence. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but the bubble. When people said talked about us about the bubble, the Lakers only won because the bubble, blah blah. Well, bitches, we back here. We're in the same spot. Only thing we missed better basketball because we just upset a whole bunch of fucking people that people didn't think we was gonna beat. So that's the only thing that's different. We just beat a whole bunch of people that we weren't supposed to beat. So I don't know, like,
and the other
what
2
else?
years is because we was injured.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what else we gotta do as the Lakers just to show y'all how great we are. You know what I'm saying?
Get number 18.
I'm just saying, bro, like, we get all the great players, some of the greatest players ever in history. We win all the time. So I just don't get it. That's all. I don't know if that's love or hate. I'm just confused, I guess. That's what my take is.
Because we're not losers.
Confused. That's all. Confused.
Everybody else out here are losers.
Yeah.
They sit there and wait 100 years to win a championship.
Yeah,
they stick around with losers their whole life. They just grow up and be losers their whole life. Who want to be a loser their whole life? Talking about it feel good to win once. No, you've been a loser for 29 years. You're a loser.
It feels good to win.
Oh, I'm not talking about you, Will, or nothing. No, I'm just saying in general.
So it feels good.
Yeah.
17.
That's why you should front run. That's why I got a couple teams.
You done, Devian?
Yeah, okay. He said 17. 17.
All right, so I'm choosing hate for it's because of a variety of different games, all fucking throughout the playoffs. I'm choosing hate on the officiating.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Yes.
We're down to the final four. Can we get it together, fellas? Please? Can we get it together? Just referee the game the same way the whole fucking time. That's all I ask. I don't got to agree with every single call. I don't have to agree with all of them, even most of them. But just be the same. Be consistent. Because this whole thing where, certain players get little touch calls called for them, and then other players getting fucking murdered on their way to the rim, and then just play on. Like I can't keep watching it. Like I can't keep watching it. I'm not saying that my team is the only one that ever gets penalized by it.
Bro.
The Heat have gotten some good calls. We've gotten some favorable ones I didn't even agree with, right? But I'm just saying I've just seen it all throughout, and all I'm saying, it gets very
that game
frustrating.
6 with the Lakers and Golden State, Anthony Davis was getting hooked the whole first quarter, and they didn't call him that one time. I was like, they're literally just bodying and hooking.
I'm just saying,
see his whole arm wrapped around him. I was like, call
again,
that. What is going on?
Are we going to call illegal screens or not? That's what I need. That's what I need to know from the jump, from the first quarter. If you're going to call them the whole game. If you're not going to call them, don't wait till the fourth fucking quarter to start actually, he kind of moved a half second early. Blah, blah. Okay, whatever. If you're going to call them, be consistent. If we're going to call the thing where an offensive player just stops and then jumps backwards into somebody, call it the whole game. So all the players know. They all know what to expect. So we don't got to wait till it's a crucial time. You just called it 2 minutes ago, but now it's the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left. Now all of a sudden you're not going to I can't do that.
Hey, the rest they said they need to make more money. They gotta bet on the games.
My heart can't take it. All right.
I
can't take too much more of this stuff. And actually, I'm going to go double hate. I'm going double hate though, because it's just reminding me of what Steve Kerr fucking talking after whatever it was, talking about LeBron always flopping and then blah 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 blah. It's related to what I first said, because LeBron gets fouled, and then if he doesn't exaggerate it, he never gets the fucking call. I see this shit all the fucking time. So
Steve Kerr needs to never say anything, bro. Y'all dynasty is based off of legal screens. Relax. You should never say nothing about that shit.
The Warriors of all teams to be complaining about officiating. A new rule got in place because of what y'all did to Kawhi. Which y'all did, and we got this flagrant foul bullshit now. Like Joe said, the non-whistle on illegal screens helped them tremendously, because they love to do that little slide to the left at the right second. Let me turn and pivot right into somebody. So fuck Steve Kerr for saying all that. I thought that was bullshit. JaMychal Green, you're a clown like Dylan Brooks. I'm not saying you caused what happened to your team in Game 6, but you don't have the pedigree to be calling bullshit on anything LeBron James says. You're not like that. All right? So LeBron has done what he's done in this league. He played through more physical time as it's gotten to be a softer time. Relax. All right? Just relax.
He's played 3 different styles of basketball and he's dominated them all.
Yeah.
Stay away.
JaMychal Green, great role player. Wish you nothing but the best, but just don't do that shit.
Let's not put great on it, but yeah.
He's a great role player.
Good.
Role player.
Good.
All right, fellas. I think that's it. 3 into possible. We are out.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
enjoy the conference finals.